that?
What?
My knee cracked.
Oh.
No sweats, just nets. Yeah. No sweats, just nets. No sweats, just nets. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah. No sweats, just nets. Na 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 na.
Welcome back to another episode of No Sweats, Just Nets, the show where we give you all the sports updates you'd actually care about, really. My name is Joey, the wannabe sportscaster, and here's my wife.
I'm Ray.
She knows nothing about sports, but I mean, she likes being here. And you're really getting good at it, actually. You're understanding the whole process now, kind of.
Hopefully.
I just want to say, this is episode 7, and thank you for being part of this so far. I know it's only 7 episodes, but it feels like we've been doing a lot. And if you're listening to this or watching this, really, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy it.
Let's get into it. Sports news.
Yay.
The biggest thing we're going to talk about, which is what's happening right now, is the NBA playoffs.
Of course.
And
Makes sense.
you've seen me do this every single day now since it kicked off. I've been watching almost every game.
Yeah.
Not all live.
It's getting obsessed.
Live. Well, because it's the only time that I actually watch NBA basketball.
Okay.
Because this is the important part. Everything before that is just not that important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because NBA playoff mode, when it comes to players, they're just built different. They play differently. They play with more aggression, more passion. They put everything on the line, and it's exactly what I want to see in a basketball game. Right?
Okay.
So that's why I'm watching it. I don't know if it bothers you, but I'm watching it every single day.
No, it's actually fun.
Yeah, you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
We watched the Boston Celtics live. It was against the Sixers. Total blowout.
Oh my God.
What was your opinion on it?
Oh my God. How many baskets did they miss?
You mean the Sixers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I was amazed. I thought, because like from my own research for like preparing the games between me and you, I thought that the 76ers is like a huge deal. And then he was watching the game and I was there playing on my Switch. And I only watched like, I think the last quarter, the fourth one. And oh my God, what is happening?
it was already a blow up by then. Just so you know, I am a huge Boston Celtics fan.
I know.
Love the team, love the players, everything about the organization is amazing.
Wear your jersey.
The coach, yeah, I should have wore it. Everything about them is amazing. But the game was just, I like that they won, don't get me wrong. But the fact that it was a blowout, it felt like it wasn't worth watching.
What's a blowout?
Blowout means they won by a lot.
So it's like an easy game?
Yeah, it felt like there wasn't a competition. There wasn't any competition. It was just them doing
Yeah,
their
there
thing.
wasn't any competition,
It was actually it was the only playoff game in history, in NBA history, where a team won by 32 points.
Yeah.
32 points.
So is like the 76ers really not that important, as I know?
No, they're how do I put it? They're suffering from injuries, so their best player is on the bench because of Embiid, Joel Embiid.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But maybe it would have made a difference, kind of. But I think they're not Boston Celtics worthy. They couldn't have won that game.
I can understand.
But but here's the thing. If you want to watch the NBA playoffs, I think the games that do matter, only 3 matchups that I think are worth watching. The rest are blowouts. OKC and Suns, last game was a blowout. The Cleveland Cavaliers and Toronto, same thing. Who else? The doesn't come to Boston Celtics and Sixers, also blowout. Not worth watching.
Yeah.
If you want that excitement, unless you just support your team.
It wasn't really that fun, actually.
I mean, it was fun. It was fun to me to see Tatum back on the courts and playing just like Tatum played last year before the injury. He had an Achilles injury, which you cannot recover from. You need like a year to recover from.
Is that like a knee injury?
No, an Achilles was right here, like just below your ankles, this part. This one right here. He got a tear. So when that tears, you have like a year to recover. It took him less, and he played in the playoffs, and he's amazing. He was beast mode when Tatum was on the floor. But if I think the games that do matter that I think are worth watching right now as the first round, Wolves and Nuggets, best matchup I've seen. Ant is doing his best after the injury, and Jokic, is Jokic. He's doing his best.
Yeah.
Knicks and Hawks, that's a great matchup. If you haven't watched the game yet, don't want to spoil it, but the game 2 was amazing. Loved it. And then Lakers and Rockets. Speaking of the Lakers and Rockets, Luka MVP race and Luka. What's happening with Luka? Luka is back in LA. He's in Los Angeles. So he went to Spain, did the surgery, came back.
Okay.
The latest update is Luka will be out for 2 weeks. So if the Lakers can survive the first round in the playoffs, he can actually join them in round 2 and so on and so forth. Because then he'll be good to play. That's what they're saying. So it's not fully confirmed. But they think he will be back. Another good news for Luka and also Kate Cunningham from the Pistons.
But he's out of the MVP, right?
I'm getting to that. Okay. You see, this is the good part. Good news for Luka and Cunningham. They did file an appeal. They did tell the NBA, come on, we only missed like a game or two, and it's because of these reasons. Can you overlook that? And the NBA agreed. They're like, okay, we're going to put you in the MVP race. You're allowed to win awards this year because you missed 1 or 2 games. You're supposed to play 65 games. You were injured. You were this and that. And it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Yeah. Everyone's excited.
So Luka's back in the game?
He's back. He's back to win an MVP award probably. But they've announced the finalists. And Luka's not on the list.
Come on. Okay, you can still be the MVP, but oh wait, no. We already have the list. That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
They went through all this trouble just to
Yeah.
do that. But the thing is why they fought for it is not because they wanted the MVP award, is mostly because when you're nominated to get an MVP or an award, then you're also eligible to get a maximum contract with your team.
Ah, okay.
So that's why they fought for it, basically.
So there are other benefits, basically.
Exactly. I was a bit surprised why they allowed it because you just put the rule in place this year. It's the first time you said 65 games. If you don't play all 65, you're not eligible to win awards. And then Luka is, 1 game short. Cunningham, same thing. And then you said, okay, it's fine. I watched Adam Silver, who is like the chairman of the NBA, on an interview, and he said, we actually had this plan in place. Like, they thought about it. They said, what if someone didn't play 65 and they were 64 and just 1 game short? What do we do in this situation? They already had it planned out. So either way, that's what he said. Either way, they had a plan for if someone missed like 1 game short, then they might give them the okay, depending on the situation. This was one of the situations, and they said it's fine. But it's not really. They're not going to win the award anymore because the finalists are Jokic, SGA, and the alien Wemby. So.
Poor Luka, though, going through all that trouble and
he
coming
went
up with
through
this result.
all that trouble to play. So that's the
Yeah.
important thing. He wants to play. He wants to win a championship. And hopefully he'll be back healthy and be able to do that. That's the important thing.
Hopefully.
Yeah. This week, there's a whole bunch of awards. By Friday, we'll know exactly who's the MVP. But so far, yesterday, they announced the NBA Defensive Player of the Year. So the best defensive player. Can you guess who it was?
I have no idea who's a defender in this. In this
Everyone
sport.
defends in basketball. You have to defend. You have to be an offensive player and a defensive player.
Oh.
Wemby.
Wembenyama?
Wembenyama.
I actually wanted to say Wembenyama.
No way.
I swear I wanted to say oh.
And you saw him play.
Yeah, I did.
We watched the game. It was
He's
Spurs
so tall.
we watched. He is massive. We watched them Spurs against the Blazers,
Yeah, we did.
and he was massive. He's really good too.
He's good. He didn't really have to jump. He can just raise his
Yeah,
hand
he-
and he'll
He could
be
just dunk
dunking.
with his nose.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah. So he won the Player of the Year, and the crazy thing is, it was anonymous. So he got
he
100% of
won?
the votes.
Ooh.
Best defensive player of the year.
Wow.
100% of the votes. It was the first time ever in
I
history.
bet his mama likes him.
Yeah.
Voting 17,000 times in a row.
Imagine that. I don't think that's allowed. I don't think they're the ones that vote.
Yeah,
but
I think he deserves it. I've seen him play. He seems really good.
I'm really
I mean,
proud
I don't
that
know
you-
much, but
I'm proud that you've watched him play
yeah.
and you have an opinion. Before we move on to the next thing, I just want to get your opinion on who do you think will win the NBA, like the NBA playoffs. I'm just gonna. So here are the teams, because I know you don't know all the teams.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna lay out the teams for you here, so you can see these are the teams. So these are the teams from the Western Conference Final, and these are the teams from the Eastern Conference.
Show me.
So these play against each other, and then the best from this and the best from this conference
Yeah.
play again. Who do you think is going to win it all by looking at the teams?
I mean, Knicks looks like a promising name. Hawks is a promising name.
Based on names, yeah, I get it.
No, not based on names, but because I saw you watching the game, so, and I wanted. Who did I want to win? The Knicks.
I don't know. I mean, you look
I mean,
at
the
them.
Knicks is a huge name, right? Nuggets. Oh, I was actually telling you I wanted Nuggets to win.
to win the game
Also,
against
yeah.
the Wolves, yeah, but I mean,
Did they win?
I haven't finished the game. I don't know. I
okay.
mean, obviously the results are out, but I want to watch the replay yet. I haven't watched it. Pick one.
I want to say Lakers, but also you like Celtics, so I want to go with Celtics.
So you think the finals would be Lakers and Celtics against each
Yeah.
other? Who do you think will take it all? Yeah,
Celtics were doing really well in the game I watched.
Blowout.
So I really want to say Celtics, but exactly because it was an easy game, they might not. But I mean, Celtics. We're Celtics people, right?
We're Celtics fans. I mean, I'm a Celtics fan. It doesn't mean you have to be.
No, I like the icon they have.
Okay. Well, okay. There you have it. My wife thinks Lakers versus Celtics, and Celtics will take it all. Do you think Lakers will win any game against the Celtics?
Lakers?
Yeah, because it's best 4 out of 7.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they must. Lakers is a really big team,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. You have LeBron, you have
Yeah.
Luka.
Yeah. But Luka's injured. Is he going to be able to play? That's going to be dangerous on us. Very interesting.
We'll see. So there you have it. Next up, we talked about this last week. The NFL scandal around Coach Mike Vrabel, who is the head coach of the Patriots, and the journalist Dianna Russini. We talked about it, and you remember they were caught in a resort.
Yeah.
Pictures surfaced, and they said those pictures were lies
Locked
because
fingers.
yeah, exactly. And they said, well, I mean, the bigger picture is we were the other people. So far, they're still denying it. The team or the NFL didn't take any action against the coach because, personal affairs, they don't think there's enough evidence to,
Yeah, I mean,
to
why
suggest
would
anything that we would talk about.
why would the NBA be part of it?
NFL.
NFL. Why would they be a part of it?
NBA is not a part of it. NBA is basketball.
I mean,
NFL, yeah.
Why is NFL gonna be a part of
mean,
it?
if
There's no
there's-
reason.
Yeah,
right?
if there's, what do you call it? What is it called?
Conflict?
Yeah. If there's conflict of interest, then they have to get involved. Because you're talking about the NFL and you're talking about journalists, media. So,
Right.
yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah. So far, they're denying it. And also, they failed to provide proof that they've been with other people. Like, there was 6 other people at the resort.
Were they like asked to do that?
They haven't provided it. Like, if I said...
I mean, they're free to do whatever they want.
Exactly. But they haven't provided proof so far. So you say you were other 6 people. Wouldn't you think it would be a good idea to post
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
pictures, right? So far,
They aren't shutting the rumors.
yeah, they're not shutting down the rumors now. But also they're not fighting them that much.
Yeah.
But here's the latest rumor.
Here we go.
They're saying that her husband, Kevin, I can't pronounce his last name, Goldschmidt or something. They're saying that Dianna Russini's husband, he's the one that hired the private investigator to take those photos.
Somebody had doubts.
So, and he hasn't commented. He hasn't said anything about this.
Okay.
So he hasn't denied it or even confirmed it or any of that. Hasn't said anything. So there's still rumors as far as we know. But it's if this is true, because someone in Nashville said it, a radio host or something. But if this is true, then it proves everything.
Cheating it is.
Right? Yeah. Proves everything.
Yeah.
Then
I mean, for you to hire a private investigator to see if your wife is with some man at a hotel or whatever, or resort, you have doubts.
Exactly.
So she is cheating on you based on the pictures.
Exactly. But again, allegedly, he's the one. He did this. Allegedly. I mean, it's still rumors, so it's not confirmed. But if it is, then it proves everything. I mean, the sad thing about this whole thing is that Russini had to resign her job. Because, her employer kept investigating and she couldn't take it. And that's the sad thing about it. But, I mean, if you had proof, why not just provide it and then save yourself
I really
trouble?
don't. I mean, you keep saying sad truth. It's really not sad because,
it's okay.
You did something. It's either you, show the truth if you're saying that these are lies or whatever, or just face it.
Here's why it's annoying. Her employer kept investigating her, correct?
It's media. That's what they do.
I'm with you. Her employer is investigating her. They're saying, oh, she's getting her news or scoops in an inappropriate way or whatever the investigation is. She is under investigation. What about Mike Verbal? The NFL is not looking into that. The team is not even saying anything. They're just because it's different. What's different about it?
The NFL is a sport. If what you do out of the court doesn't really affect anything that goes on court or during a match or whatever, so it's not going to be an issue for me to be part of it. Media is literally the exact opposite of all of this. Media, they don't care about people. They care about news. They care about the audience, about the rumors, about what people are saying, about being the first ones to show the truth. That's what media is. Investigating little details for no reason.
Yeah, but if her employer was investigating her to see if she's been doing something that could cause conflict of interest, why didn't the NFL do the same thing? Or his team, at least, did the same thing with him? Because it's also conflict of interest for the team. Because then he's providing information he shouldn't to the media. Why was he left off the hook? And she was bombarded with questions.
He's more important, I guess.
They're both important.
He's more important. He can make more money, or he can provide more money. But still, I think you didn't really get my point. For the media, it doesn't matter who she is. It doesn't matter what she does for a living, if she's important, if not. It's a story that people went crazy over. It's a story. That's it. It's just a story that people want to read or want to hear about or whatever. So it doesn't matter who she is. It's a story. It's the media. That's how the media works, right? You work in media. You work in radio. Isn't that how it works?
I know how it works.
Yeah.
But again, I'm saying it should be both ways. It should go both ways.
Yeah,
he was left off. He's off the hook. She's not. And she's
That's not fair.
And she's won awards as a journalist, especially in the athletics industry or in the entertainment industry. She's also very important in her field.
That's really not fair.
So it's sad to see her resign because of this. But again, like you said, if you have the proof, why didn't provide it? You have to provide it at least.
Maybe but if she's that important, she will find a job in no time.
Probably,
She only left, I think, because it was disrespectful for her that her own employer is investigating her story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's the reason. But I mean, With all those rumors out there, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
going to be easy to find a job again. All right. Now, I've asked you to do something for us for the show.
I did, but I
And-
really don't want to talk about it.
Well, we have to try it out at least. So tell me what you got, because I want you to get involved. It feels like I'm the one who's
Okay.
prepping the show most of the time. And I know it's sports. I know you don't like sports, but you're getting into it. But I really want you to get involved. So I asked you to just find something that you think we should talk about. So,
It's not something that we should really talk about. It's just something that I found very interesting and it made me laugh and I want to tell you about.
okay, go.
So I don't know much about the NBA. I don't know much about the rules or what's allowed, what's not allowed. See, I always ask you or like so you can explain for me what's going on because I really don't understand any of it.
Okay.
And I went online, I did some digging, and I found this this thing that says, I don't know if it's, it is an old rule. I don't know if it still applies today, but it's an old one as I read.
Okay.
It says that one of the rules that the NBA had was that basketball is a game that has two teams, five people, right?
Yeah.
This rule says if you put 6 players and nobody notices that you have a 6th player and that player shoots, you will get the point. If they don't, if they do see that you have a 6th player and they, I don't know how to say it, but like if they noticed, then of course you will have a technical foul and you won't take the point. And I was there like, so you just have to be sneaky enough or have people, like players who are not important enough for people to notice, just put one of the huge names you know that the audience will go crazy over. And then with him, send a new player that nobody really knows and make him do the shooting because people will be just focused on the famous person.
That's true.
Be sneaky.
The rule is true.
That's so stupid.
It's not stupid. It's. I mean, now you have cameras and you have all that, and you have multiple people getting involved in this, so they can tell and they can say and they can do what they need to do. Before, it wasn't that you had 2 or 3 refs. Probably, I'm not sure, but you didn't have eyes on the court as it was back then. But back when I played pro, they had this course that they did for referees. They do this every year. And in the course, they want to train referees. So for them to train, they have to bring 2 teams and play like a friendly match that didn't really count. And then, switch between referees to give them the experience of officiating a professional game. So we were a team that was invited to do so, and there was another team
Okay.
as well. We played against each other. It was a fun game, and referees were officiating. One of the instructors came to our team and told the coach, can you put 6 players in, but not like, don't let them walk on the court now, just like a
Sneak
sneaky
him
way,
in,
just
yeah.
make 1 player enter and play 6 on 5, and let's see if how long would it take the referees to notice. Okay. We did that, and the funny thing is, not only the refs didn't notice, but the other team didn't notice as well. Because in Asian and European basketball, they do something where they play defensive zone, which is basically, it's not man-to-man. So you're not each person defending a person. You just defend an area. Okay. So when they did that, they couldn't tell.
They lost count.
They didn't know if there was 6 players or 5 players. But for some reason, every offensive every offensive run we did, there was always one person open, and they couldn't figure out why until someone noticed and said, until the instructor stopped the game and said, have you noticed that it's been 5 minutes and they were playing with 6 players?
I mean, come on.
So now I don't think they can do anything about it. If they find out, they will. I mean, they will obviously they will give a technical foul, but they cannot take the points that have been made.
No. Only like if the player shoots, that's fine. If we don't notice that, he's not allowed to be there. if we notice the ref basically
Yeah, exactly.
notices that he's
it.
there, then the point he
made.
made won't be counted.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, that's how it is. No, it's just a real rule. But now you can't get away with it. You have so many cameras, and you have crowd, and you have everyone getting involved. No one's gonna shut up. Everyone's gonna say something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good thing you came up with. I like it.
Thank you.
Bring more of those things.
I have one more, but I don't want to talk about it. Or I can tell you about it, and then you can edit the podcast to pick which sounds better.
Maybe save it
Save it? Okay, I will save it for next time.
for next time. Then you have something to talk about. I don't know how long it's been, but I want to move on to the random video. You know what? It's a podcast. I can just look how long it's been. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe we should just end this. I'm trying to keep this below 30 minutes, all right?
Yeah.
So let's move on to the last thing, which is the random video of the day. And this is amazing. I've seen this ages ago. And then it popped up again on my radar. And I said, oh, I need to show you this. You know, basketball is amazing. Football is amazing. Hockey is really good. And of course, American football is also amazing. I love watching those. But you know what I
Rugby.
want to watch? Rugby. Rugby is also really fun. I don't know rules.
Rugby is so fun. It's like a fight that's not polite at all.
A dirty fight.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's just like a polite way to fight, basically. No, that's football. Wait.
Okay. You know what's the best thing to watch right now? If you can get it streamed?
What? Rugby?
No. Robot football.
Robot football?
This is the best thing I've seen online. It's basically... So it's 3-on-3, tiny robots playing against each other.
Was he doing squats?
No, he just dropped on the ground. The funny thing is you need to have a person on the field making sure they don't step on each other. And they just keep pushing each other and falling down. And then they get injured and they actually just stop working. And then they put them on the
They're
stretchers
so
and take
cute.
them out. Look at those two headbutting each other. It's just so random. Like, look at that. I would love to watch something like this.
I can't wait for them to like make better
is-
robots, so
I mean-
there will be actual games and
No, that's not fun. I don't want to
Why?
see robots playing great football. I can just watch humans do that. But watching
You want the
robots,
funny one.
watching robots trying to play football, that's even better.
they should teach them how to play basketball, because then it will be even more funnier.
Yeah. How to dribble the ball.
Yeah.
This one is trying to celebrate after it made a goal. Look at that. It just dropped on the ground. It just ran to celebrate, just slammed his face on the ground. That's the best thing ever. But yeah.
Do you think that if the future had robots, would you want to have a robot at home?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I think
it's
that'd
so
be great.
so scary, so
I mean, come on.
creepy.
The movies show it as creepy and they will kill you and take over the house or whatever. But I mean, come on.
Not they
It's just
won't kill you,
movies.
they won't do anything like that, but it would be very creepy, just it sitting there.
Doing its thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you can turn it off.
Even creepier, like me turning the thing off, and then my mind will keep telling me, he's not dead, he's awake, he's gonna kill you, he's not turned off, did you really turn it off? See, my mind will keep throwing stuff at me.
I mean, people who have Roombas are fine with it. It's like the same as a Roomba, but it
No,
can
that's
walk.
completely different. Exactly, it can walk, it looks like a human.
Okay, we won't get a robot.
No, we won't.
All right. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also watch this as a video in full on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and rate us on Spotify and other streaming platforms. We also have social media, so Instagram, TikTok, X. Give us a follow, and if you want to reach out, DM us. Love to hear from you. Love to listen to your feedback and everything you have to offer. That's it for today. Episode 7 in the bag. Do you want to take us home?
Yeah. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. I can't wait to talk more sporty. Let's say it again.
That's good. It's fine.
No sweats, just nets. No sweats, just nets.